Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to yet another beer review with me, just Michael, and by my side it's Brett of Analysis.
Yeah.
And Peter has once again this evening challenged us with the two beers we know nothing about.
Yeah.
And I think we can agree that this is the new style, Black Lambic. And we have to guess which.
And the
brewery.
review is already done.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, and see you.
See you in another review.
No. Should we start on the right again?
Yeah. Because we are right-handed. And this one looks like it has floaties. I'm already guessing some kind of coconut. Or
I don't have a lot of floaties.
I have floaties in mine.
You're lucky.
Look.
Oh yeah. It looks quite dense.
Yeah.
I think this is some kind of stout.
It's a very black liquid with a fudgy head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
It looks very
Quite
thick and rich. And I would almost already guessed that it's something from America or Brazil. So.
Or bad seed.
Yeah. Or bad seed.
Oh well.
Okay, let's stick our nose.
Just put my free beer over here, Peter.
Yeah. Let's stick our noses into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. There's some spices there.
There's definitely some warm spices.
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
Yeah. Cinnamon,
chocolate.
Chili peppers.
Yeah. They often come together.
Yeah, but I actually sense
there's
that
some
it has
peppery
that
notes.
fruity singing.
Bell pepper thing, but
yeah.
I mean the cinnamon can give that too. Sometimes.
Yeah. The cinnamon can cheat you a bit.
That stupid cheaty cinnamon.
But yeah, a lot of spices. I'm guessing.
It smells quite nice.
I'm thinking.
If
what's giving these floaties is
chili peppers.
Yeah.
Red hot chili.
Because I'm not getting a lot of coconut.
It could be hiding underneath.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell from the smell, but
maybe
it's not in the nose. I agree.
Maybe some vanilla.
Yeah.
But it's always a bit tough to call when you have adjuncts.
There's also some sweet licorice notes.
Yeah. But I think there's
sweet
some
tobacco,
kind of
but that's
touch.
more the base notes, I think.
Yeah.
But definitely cinnamon, and I would also guess some kind of chili pepper.
Yeah, and rich chocolate.
Yeah, rich dark
almost,
chocolate.
Yeah, like that chocolate sauce.
Also some milk chocolate, sweet fudgy vibes.
Yeah.
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 Should we taste it?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, quite full on. Whoa. So heavy on sweet tobacco. Really much. It almost. My dad's uncle used to smoke some tobacco named Singleton. This is what I imagine would taste if I put something in my mouth. It's really, really a lot of sweet tobacco. Perhaps the most tobacco.
Yeah, but it's also a lot of really dark chocolate.
Dark licorice.
Licorice, because it has bitterness and roast and spices. I'm still thinking it could contain some kind of spice. But it's also crazy.
I think the vanilla comes through. There's some kind of a sweet vanilla taste.
Yeah.
Sweet fudgy vanilla.
But I think, just judging from the nose, I think this must contain cinnamon. I'm not getting a lot on the palate, but
I get cinnamon.
Yeah. On the palate?
And some kind of sweet bourbon barrel or something. There's something barrel. It's not in your face, but it's there. I think definitely this is barrel aged. Yeah, it could perhaps be another barrel, but I'm guessing bourbon.
Yeah,
could be cognac or something. It has it has a bit edge on the barrel.
Yeah,
but that could also be some bitterness lingering. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think alcohol-wise, ABV, you're the queen of ABV. So
could be like 13.
Yeah, I would guess 13 to 15. It's quite strong.
I would guess around 13.
Yeah. Let's say 13.
Yeah,
I agree.
But also,
it's quite warming.
Also, it's not crazy
Look at the difference
gloopy.
on your glass and my glass on the.
Yeah, But it's not crazy gloopy on the palate, so you could be right that it's barrel aged, but I don't necessarily think it has a big barrel character.
No, it's a subtle barrel character, but it's there. I'm quite sure it's barrel aged. Yeah. Really intense and really
I always think
deep.
it's tough when there's spices and stuff, because that can kind of play together with if there's like a chowery barrel character and stuff. But
it's really intense. This is a big beer.
Yeah, it's a huge beer.
But for me, the tobacco notes
Really nice.
is really dominant on this one.
It's definitely sipper. I think it's good that we're splitting it for people.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's really intense.
Yeah, and warming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's look at the other one.
So this one has a bit more of a beige head, but it's still brownish.
Yeah, it's not so as dark as
No, it's not as dark as.
It isn't. Oh. I think when I swirl.
I can't generate one now, but
it's darker, definitely darker.
Yeah.
On the first.
Yeah, it looks more fudgy and chocolatey on the first one.
Yeah.
This one is a bit more beige.
Yeah.
Ready to smell? Wow, so this is much more dark fruity.
Yeah, dark fruity and not so intense.
No.
It's not so much in your face.
And
this is
almost
much
like
more
a fruity licorice note.
I totally agree.
Maybe a kiss of.
There's some kind of
kiss of smoke.
Yeah, and I get a kiss of anise.
Yeah, it could also. There is some spicy thing about it too.
It smells. I don't know if it smells older. It smells.
Yeah, that's actually true. It smells something that's been sitting.
Yeah, in a bottle.
A bit longer, or maybe if it's a barrel, it can't be a super wet barrel.
I don't get the cinnamon vibes in this one.
No.
There's a bit of bell pepper.
But I think
it's not
there
much.
is a spiciness to it. But it's more like a black pepper kind of spiciness.
Black pepper and bell pepper. I get that green.
This
green
is
note.
definitely this kind of cinnamon.
And this
thing.
Some kind of old coffee. Coffee that's been in a bag for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
weird
references.
I feel like this one is a little more muddled. It's not as distinct.
It's not as sharp in the no. Let's give it a taste.
Yeah.
Cheers. A bit sweeter.
Yeah. It's not nearly as roasty.
And not nearly as roasty, not nearly as popping, not nearly as deep. This is really mellow.
It's I wouldn't say really mellow, but it's not nearly as intense as the other one. It's much more like toasty and not really like, it doesn't have that deep roast, dark deep flavors and roasty character as this one.
You know what I'm thinking this one?
Fremont.
No, I was actually thinking KBS.
Okay.
In some,
I think KBS
perhaps
is more harsh than this.
Perhaps, and it's a long time since I've had a KBS. That was the first thing I thought. KBS, perhaps in a variant with some vanilla or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it has nothing. I can't see the resemblance with these two. They're vastly different. Really.
I think maybe there's some kind of spice in this one too, to be honest.
But then it's mellowed really much.
It's not nearly as upfront and as intense as in this one. But it also really depends on what kind of, if it's cinnamon, what kind of cinnamon and stuff you use.
I get much more milk chocolate in this one, and sweet, much more sweetness,
and rather like toasty than roasty, and
it's more light in the taste.
But also, it also has a bit of that sweet dark fruit touch.
Yeah.
It's not like a lot. It's just it has a bit of it, and it just doesn't feel as heavy and deep. It's a little more.
There's so much more taste in this one. It could be Fremont Spice Wars. I've never had that one, but I suppose that's.
Yeah,
has some spices.
Yeah, I think this one maybe has a bit of that Fremont vibe. I don't think this one right has, but I could be wrong.
And there's also Rusty Nail.
Yeah, it could also be two different vintages of those, because that can vary quite a bit with age.
I totally agree. We've had them in quite a lot of
because
vintages.
Both of them have licorice at least.
They do.
Yeah,
and I have had the Fremont what's it called? the rusty nail, quite fresh, and then the cinnamon was very dominant. This could be the rusty nail, but I'm not sure. It could also be perhaps Spice Wars. I've never had that one.
I may be wrong, but I don't feel like these beers are from the same brewery necessarily. At least,
no.
I feel like this is a different approach.
Or perhaps this is
stout making.
This, if I should guess, this could be Rusty Nail and this could be Spice Wars.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just a guess.
Yeah, it's tough, but I would definitely say that this one is more rich and intense.
Definitely.
Again, like almost like chocolate sauce, cinnamon.
Yeah, it reminds me really much of the fresh
almost
Rusty Nail I've had.
Fruity, peppery thing, and licorice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I just think maybe I feel like it's a little more modern than maybe Rusty Nail, but I haven't tasted the last few ones, so I can't say if they...
I've had it pretty recent.
Yeah.
Also in a versus tasting. My initial guess would be either 2 vintages of Rusty Nail or Rusty Nail and perhaps Spice Wars. I've never had that one. So
yeah.
That's my guess. I have nothing else to add.
No.
But this is definitely more mellow in the tastes.
Yeah. I'm still searching for that barrel thing.
I totally agree. It's really mellow.
I don't think this one is barrel aged. If it is, I'm really surprised. It must be like a super dry, not that wet barrel. If it is, because I think
it's barrel aged too, but it's just so subdued. I mean, some of Fremont's beers are also very subdued and mellow in the barrel. Especially when fresh. I think the ingredients take over. But yeah, now my brain is hooked on Fremont, so that's where I'm going. But yeah, your brain can fuck with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could also be one of those transient beers that don't really have a big barrel character. It's tough to say.
It's also it could be transient character too.
Yeah, but I would guess definitely stouts, definitely around the higher side of 12 into 13%.
Yeah, I agree. Rating wise, I think I'll give this one a 94, 95. 95, perhaps even 96.
I really like this one.
Yeah, 95, 96 for this one.
Yeah.
And this one perhaps a 94.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, maybe a strong 95 on this one. And 93.
Yeah, 92, 93 for this one.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's it for us.
Yeah.
Peter, show us the goods.
Close your eyes.
Ja. Altså, måske den til højre...
Jeg har en lille smule halsbrænding.
Måske den til højre kunne være, den der shared... den der chocolate cinnamon stout, men...
So, guys, these are the beers in order of how their glasses are standing. This is one I've been wanting to do for a while, and I thought it should be done now, just because of age. Open your eyes.
Oh, I actually guessed that one.
Oh my god.
Off camera.
I didn't even know that one.
So this is basically side project versus Perennial.
Yeah.
So this is the side project version of Abraxas, kind of, and this is the OG Abraxas.
So, I don't know if you should put it in, the clip that I actually guessed this beer off camera. Yeah. Because I've tasted this once before.
But you also knew I had it. And I was afraid you would guess it because you knew I had an extra bottle in the cellar.
But I also thought that maybe it was too obvious for you to do it. But I had a feeling that they weren't barrel aged.
So no, they're not barrel aged. But the big difference here is that the Abraxas is a 2020 and Ambiente is 21. And that's because the 21 Abraxas didn't come to Europe. So I couldn't get a 21. So I got a 20 instead, just to compare. And that's why. But it's so funny. I hated that you started with this. Because I popped them, and I popped this first, and there was so much intense cinnamon. Yeah. But and then I smelled that one after, and it was more dense, more intense. Yeah. So you started the wrong way around, because that would have been a cinnamon bomb otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I completely agree with the grades. I think this is like better, fresher, but I'd still say a 95.
I think we gave it a 95 when we tasted
something
it
like that.
last time.
It's still holding up quite well. And the funny thing that all the tobacco you talk about is from the chilies. Ancho chili tastes like raisins and
I
tobacco.
was right.
Okay.
So it's made with ancho chili, peppers, cacao nibs, cinnamon, and vanilla beans. But they don't talk about which cinnamon.
Okay,
And
so
you also
actually,
guessed vanilla, both of you.
I actually guessed all the adjuncts.
You did. And you also guessed them.
Yeah.
Because you also said
Yeah.
vanilla. And you also said chili pepper. And you actually touched on all the adjuncts.
Yeah.
You didn't say it was made with chocolate, but you said that one.
I
was
said
with-
it was made with chocolate.
I heard Michael saying the like really dark chocolate flavor on this one. Oh, no, that was you.
Yeah.
And I said milky chocolate on this one.
Yeah. But I agree, this is a bit more milk chocolatey, whereas this is more dark chocolatey.
But I think they must use different kinds of cinnamon because this one has much more of that cassia, vibrant, aromatic kind
Possibly. But the difference, I don't know with this, but
I think
this is
real.
when they
cinnamon.
make this one, they use freshly ground cinnamon sticks. So they grind them themselves.
Yeah.
And then it says it's TCHO cacao nibs in this, which is what the brewery used back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't think those
11 and a half.
Yeah, and 13. You guessed the ABV as well.
And I mean, this is really close to the rusty nail, I must say.
I can actually see similarities in terms of body and things like that. It's somewhat similar because it's not as thick as other side project beers either.
No, it's.
But I would really like to try the barrel aged Ambiente.
Yeah.
And I would like to try it fresh.
I really like this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
me
it's
too.
really good. Like this takes me back to drinking Abraxas and Hunapu and all these things back in the day.
Yeah.
Just modernized to like a modern beer like recipe, stout recipe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's so much richer and thicker and denser. I think it's wonderful. It's so sad that people don't really do these Mexican-inspired stouts anymore because I think they're really
But
good.
they do. They just got the new Abraxas also with salt.
Yeah, but that's
salt
the
caramel.
only one. Like, I would like to see the new players do it because
Yeah.
I think, like, it would be fun to see some updated
Oh, and
versions.
it's a long time since I've had the Westbrook.
Or Bomb from Prairie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bomb.
Yeah, I think both are lovely, and I agree pretty much
They
with
are.
the grades. So
Yeah.
thank you time for watching, guys.
Thanks
Uh,
for making us unsure about our taste buds again.
Yeah.
But it's always fun to do these. I definitely recommend trying to do this battle. If you wanted to do it right, you should have Hunapu, you should have Bomb, you should have all those OG
Bible
beers.
Belt and-
Bible Belt,
Westbrook, Mexican.
Mexican
Mexican
cake, and do all of them. That would be a crazy fun challenge, or just like trying
And
trying all of them blind.
Give you a cinnamon shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but if you guys have these and try to battle them, let us know what you thought of them. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos, and we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
Our favorite.
And see you guys in another blind tasting or beer review.